Hi there, Med. Nice job writing this essay. I'm really glad to see that you're working towards your IELTS goals. So let's get right into this correction and see what you have written. It's about international marketing. Okay, a lot of people had trouble with this. Let's see what you did. There is no doubt that in recent decades, the global marketing has become more and more common due to the undoubted astonishing technological advancement. Okay, first of all, it's kind of an abstract thing, so we don't need a "the" here. And then this is a little overdoing it, okay? So obviously we have technological advancements, plural. The undisputed, maybe you could say, but both of these, like undoubted and astonishing, like I said, it's just a little too much. So just pick one adjective here and say, yeah, like indisputable is also good. The obvious, the overwhelming, I mean, something like that would have been fine. Okay, so while some people believe that this kind of marketing is affecting, I want to tell you why. Because this is saying that it's just something temporary, but what you're really telling me here is that it's a fact. It's a general truth that it affects a country. And so when you want to refer to something as a general fact or a general truth, you just use the present simple instead. Okay, so this should really say this kind of marketing affects countries negatively. Now, why? Because when you say a country, yeah, I mean, you could have said a country, but I think countries in general would have been better. So this kind of marketing affects countries negatively by invading their privacy. Others argue that it is beneficial in various aspects, such as sharing ideas, languages, and cultures. Okay. Just be careful they don't copy too much of what's up here, okay? The only word that you've really changed was sharing, but then the rest of it was identical to what's written here, so just be careful with that. In this essay, we'll discuss both sides of the argument and illustrate why I support the latter one. All right, fine. I'm glad that you mentioned your opinion in the introduction. That's very important so that I know from the beginning where you're going with this. Okay. Okay, so to begin with, those who think that global marketing is intrusive and invasive into other states have their reasons. Again, is this exactly what's written here? Yeah, invasive and an intrusion. It's almost identical. So do try to vary up your vocabulary just a little bit. All right, then you said, firstly, they might claim that their own income is negatively influenced by such foreign projects. First, for example, many international restaurants have invaded nearly all countries and made the competition with local ones challenging. A McDonald's series, for example. Okay, this is just a little awkward the way you could have had a semicolon here instead and then just said the McDonald's chain is one example. That would have been better, but this is just a little awkward. You've got a comma here and then you just say this. Okay, as a result, a significant portion of these foreign restaurants' income, all right, goes to the original state rather than the local government. Secondly, they may see that international marketing may detach local inhabitants from their own cultures and values. For instance, Egyptian cinema theaters are considerably invaded by American and British movies, which contain lots of scenes that are various from local morals and traditions. Okay, this is the wrong word here. You don't mean that they are various. You just mean that they differ considerably from local morals and traditions. Okay, and that's fine, but so what happens as a result? Like, okay, so I'm in an Egyptian movie theater and I see an American movie that depicts different morals and traditions in my own. So what do I do then? I adopt the American ones. So kind of make that connection for the reader. Okay. And really, are you talking about, but this is actually probably more important, are you actually talking about international marketing here? I mean, what you're really, it sounds like you're confusing globalization with international marketing, and they are different. So if you're not sure, I would recommend looking up global marketing in a search engine of your choice to kind of see how it's defined and what's included in international marketing, because I feel like the issue you've talked about here is really more about globalization, and that's something a little different. Okay. However, others, me included, argue that global marketing has benefited the entire world in numerous areas. Take the previous example from another angle Here you really wanted a colon, okay? International film industry, the international film industry, has enhanced millions of people throughout the world to learn different languages and to be tolerant with people of different backgrounds. Okay, so here, this is the wrong word. You don't want enhanced. You want has influenced. Furthermore, in terms of global companies, many experienced businessmen have participated in widening perspectives and thoughts of local traders. So, these local beginner businessmen subsequently raise the economy of their homes. Okay, of their home countries really would sound better here. Additionally, the fact that we live in a closely connected world. Okay, so let's try this a little differently. So, the fact that we live in a world closely connected by technology, without the, means, no. Okay. No, you don't use this word here. Requires us to be open into other cultures and to be accepting of all people. Full stop. This matter is achieved by this international marketing. All right, you really do want to explain this though, okay? I know that this is it's fairly long as it is, but there are certain things that you say that do need some support. They do need some explanation. Okay, so in conclusion, even though some people see the consequences of globalization as intrusive into a country's economy and traditions, I utterly believe that this sort of marketing contributes to a state's income and helps strengthen the bonds, with a B, not P, between individuals in remote spots on the planet, which has become a necessity in today's era. So yeah, here you've really stated it outright that you're equating global marketing, or sorry, international marketing with globalization. Like I said, do look up the difference. Check out what global marketing. I keep saying global marketing. What international marketing is. I think this will help. There are some nice elements here to this essay. The grammar is relatively well controlled. Your paragraphing is exactly as it should be. So there are a lot of good elements, but I do have my biggest issue with this essay is your topic development. So both that you haven't really addressed the topic of international marketing, and then there were some places where you said things and you had nice ideas, but you didn't really develop them fully. You didn't support them as well as you probably should have. And basically the reader is left with questions like, well, what do you mean? Or, well, how does this happen? So you don't want the reader to have any questions. Okay, but this is a really nice first attempt. I know your exam's in a few weeks. I do hope that you'll take advantage of getting more essay corrections so you can continue to get feedback and, continue to improve your writing. I hope you found this helpful. So best of luck. Good luck writing, and I really would like to see more of these from you.